Hello everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Today we have Joe Metri Desh, who we've resurrected from the 1800s. Good afternoon, Mr. Desh.
Good afternoon.
Let's not even do an introduction, let's just get straight to the topic. What are the Dashlands? How was it there? Would you go again? How could we get there?
Don't you think that's a bit extreme for the first question? You're not gonna let me introduce myself?
Buddy, this is my podcast. I didn't ask you to come here just for you to tell me what questions to ask.
Okay, I was just giving a simple suggestion. You can cut this out in the final video and no one will know.
Cut this part out? Bud, do you know what I'm gonna call this video? An unfiltered conversation with Joe Metri Dash. So why the hell would I cut the... You know what, fine. Let's do a few of your boring questions before we ask the people what they actually want to hear. So, who are you, Joe Metri Dash?
Hello, I'm Joe Metri Desh. I live in the US with my fiance and I'm planning to start a business soon.
Are you gonna mention the fact that there is a whole video game based off of you with millions of players?
What? I thought we were discussing my future ambitions. Is that not what you told me?
Well, I was planning to talk about a little more than just that.
Oh, okay. Well, what else did you want to talk about?
The Dashlands.
Occus, I specifically told you I didn't want to discuss any of that. That was traumatizing for me, man.
Okay, fine. I promise I won't ask an out-of-line question. So, do you have a brother named Trigono Metri Dash? See? That was a stupid question. I don't know what else to ask you apart from the Dashlands. I want to ask you the juiciest questions. Just let me ask about what the hell the Dashlands were.
I have PTSD from those times. You didn't even stop once to think about how I felt. I tried to stay calm and respectful, but you're clearly not showing that back. Ask one more question like that and I swear I'll get off this podcast.
Imagine your fiance sees you whining about some PTSD. Would you really want that?
My fiance actually has compassion, so no. I wouldn't care if she saw this.
How did you even get a fiance? We only resurrected you like 2 weeks ago.
Let's just say that ladies love my XL level length.
I don't even want to ask what that means. Anyways, imagine if your fiance saw you lose the opportunity to get $1 million.
What?
I mean, I have $1 million right here. It's all yours. But only if you answer the questions that I ask. So, what were the Dashlands like?
Can you at least cut out this whole bribery part?
Do you need me to remind you what this video is called?
To start, the Dashlands didn't exist. That's just a cover-up for Geometrical Dash or whatever the hell that game's called. In reality, it was like a circus. I was forced to jump over spikes and blocks, every day having a new set. People watched and laughed.
Wait, you know the levels in Geometry Dash? Are they based on real sets?
Yes, they were about...
What was the worst, most traumatic set?
Clubstep. Deadlocked was definitely the harder set to complete, but Clubstep had a dark, ominous feeling to it. I swear those Clubstep monsters could see me sometimes, and I thought their jaws would close on me. The crowd wasn't laughing like usual either, and instead they looked like a pack of hungry wolves, ready to pounce. It got worse when a crew member was testing the set, and accidentally spilled water into the Clubstep monster's mouth. I'm sorry, can we move on? I'll answer any question but this.
I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. But the level that gave you PTSD was Clubstep? Bro, I beat that level in grade 4, and here you are a grown man being scared of it. Anyways, why were you even forced to jump over spikes? Like, what heinous stuff does someone have to do to be forced to hop over spikes?
Ever since I was a child, I've been forced to work at freak shows because of my cube head. As I grew up, rumors began to spread that my head shape was actually a curse I was given, and so people wanted me dead. Freak show owners saw this as a way to make money, so they made me jump over deadly obstacles and allowed people to watch in the hopes that they'd see me die.
Wait, how did you even die? I'm guessing it was from one of the sets, right?
Yeah, I died in what I believe you'd call 2.8 or 2.9 for that Geometrical Dash game. To keep people watching, the freak show owners were just adding a bunch of weird game modes, and it led to a lot of near-death experiences. The game mode that killed me was... Oh yeah, I remember now. The game mode that killed me was this chair game mode, since I could not move at all, so I just crashed into the first block that came.
How are you scared talking about clubstep but not your literal death?
Well, being a chair was actually quite enjoyable. It's nice and peaceful compared to club steps.
Oh my goodness, bro, clubstep could not be that scary. Anyway, I heard you mentioned 2.8. Are you saying that RopTop is really gonna add chairs to Geometry Dash in the future? I hope not.
By the looks of it, yeah. I was using the Wave back in 1848, and now that's a game mode in that game you kids play.
Does this mean you know about future updates? Tell me about everything in 2.3.
Firstly, Versus is delayed to 2.3. Right before 2.3 is released, Rapta makes a decent platformer-themed spin-off game. When 2.3 arrives, the community is pretty underwhelmed, because everything that could have been added was added in 2.2, so the only new thing is a bad platformer-only game mode. The Tower Part 2 that everyone was expecting in 2.1 actually ends up coming after 2.3.
What about Explorers? Does it actually end up coming in 2.21?
You asked about 2.3, not 2.4.
What? Do we at least get Theory of Everything 3?
Robtop announces Theory of Everything 3 at around update 3.1, but by then he is bored of Geometry Dash, so he ends up becoming the president of Sweden.
DJ Nate put out Theory of Everything 3 8 years ago, Robtop. Just give us the level now. Don't wait for 3.1. I don't even want to ask any more questions about updates. None of this makes me happy for the future.
So, can we begin discussing my business plan?
Shut the hell up!
That was the sole reason I came here, might I remind you, not to discuss some trash mobile game.
I normally attack you on the spot for saying that, but I have a few more things. Don't forget about the 1 million. Mr. Joe Metri, we're gonna play some Geometry Dash.
Actually, it's Mr. Dash.
Let's start with X Step. I assume the person who the game is inspired by is good, so this shouldn't be hard. I do not know which jump pads are correct. I'm just gonna have to guess. Oh, I got it.
That was pretty easy. I remember people saying this was a hard game, but I do not see it.
Okay, let's play a harder one then. Electrodynamics. Bro, that is a frame perfect.
Isn't this supposed to be a hard level?
That wasn't hard enough? Well then let's play the first Robtop Demon. Okay, no more Geometry Dash then. I forgot I was playing with a 3-year-old. Joe Metri Desh, what are your opinions on the top players?
I'm not very familiar with any Geometrical Dash players.
Say it with me. Geometry Dash, okay? Anyways, just know that Doggie's the GOAT.
Actually, Google is telling me that this Zonk or Zoink, I don't know, but they're saying that he's the best.
Bro, that's what the masses say. These new gens are forgetting about the DOGGIE. Tidal wave 55 to 105,000 attempts. 80% on grief. Plus, where's Zoink's luscious beard? Doggie's beard alone makes Zoink second. Not to mention Doggie's skills and cycles.
I have no idea what you just said.
Just remember Doggie's name. And technical too.
Okay.
Next question.
Can we discuss business for at least a minute? I was hoping this interview would give me some publicity in the business world, but this podcast is just gonna scare investors.
Are you calling my podcast bad?
Honestly, yes. You completely ignored the agreement we made regarding business. You didn't care about my trauma and even called me a 3-year-old for it. You instantly bombarded me with questions at the start, and so much more. You never had to experience those sets in real life. You don't know the pain. You don't know the fear. It's a shame what this world has become. This generation has no
Why'd you go silent all of a sudden? Yeah, that's what I thought. If you're getting silenced by a Geometry Dash song, then you know your life is sad.
It is me, ZOLGUROTH. You're already dead just by my presence, Occus. I have entered your mind to tell you this message. Your brain is just barely clinging on to the last bits of consciousness. In a few seconds, your world will fade to black.